Hello, ISLR fans. This is Xavier, coach of the Dallas Victory Stars. I'm here for my week 1 game against Potato, coach of the Boston Blades. This is a run back of the previous season's championship game where I played against Potato, and I came out on top on that one. It was a very close game, came down to a 50-50 roll on my Regieleki, which I happened to survive. Um, so I'm hoping to have another great game against him. As you can see here, I've got my draft. I've got a Kyurem Black, a Samurai Hisui, a Mega Gardevoir, Sandy Shocks, Corviknight, Sneasler, Audino, Decidueye, Golisopod, Kabuskin, and a Alolan Golem. My opponent's draft has a Mega Diancie, Toxapex, Kartana, Garatina, Rotom Wash, Arcanine, Tinglu, Yanmega, and Morgrem. Um, as you can see here are the 6 Pokemon I think he's going to likely be bringing. He could bring the Tinglu, although it matches up kind of poorly defensively into a lot of my mons. He's got a Yanmega, which is one of his Terra captains, which could be a threat that could come, but honestly, I don't think it's a little tricky against my team. I don't think he'll bring it, but it's an option for him. And then he's got Morgrim, which I don't think he'll bring. It's his lowest point mon. Screens could be good in this matchup, and Terra Steel Morgrim is the only thing that can really stay in against my Gardevoir and check it defensively. But anyway, here's the team that I'm going to be bringing. We've got Kyurem Black, running a sub leftovers set, fully specially offensive, which kind of tilts me a little bit to not use that big old attack stat. But it is what it is. This combination of Ice Beam and terrible Earth Power is really good into his team. And if I can get a sub up, I can stay in against things that otherwise would force me out. I'm bulky enough that not a lot of things can one-shot me, so I'm hoping that this Kyurem Black can trade 2-for-1 against his team. I've got Mega Gardevoir. He has basically nothing that can take a hit from this thing. Everything he can maybe like bring in a Garatina. There are certain things that can tank a hit and then kill me back, like the Garatina, but nothing really. If I get this in against something that's a favorable matchup, he can't really switch into it profitably, like, unless he has like maybe a specially defensive Arcanine. But it's not. This doesn't put him in a very good spots. I also have Trace, so maybe I could get cheeky and copy a Magic Bounce, bounce some Stealth Rocks back on the Mega Diancie. We've got Samurai, Salt Vest. Its goal is to tank a hit, Ceaseless Edge, get up some spikes, give me some good chip on the Kartana, which is a massive threat to my team, as well as maybe the Arcanine if he isn't running heavy duty boots, and also make it a little bit easier to deal with that Toxapex, which could be a problem for my team. I've also got Sucker Punch and Aqua Jet, just dual priority stab, just to like get in some damage against things like the Mega Diancie, in case those put me in a bad spot. I've got a Choice Banded Sneasler. It's mostly going to be spamming U-turn and hopefully be able to clean up in the late game by clicking like Close Combat a couple times. Shadow Claw just in case I need to hit the Garatina hard. Poison Touch could catch things like the Garatina if he wants to switch in, which does otherwise wall me. But if I can get a cheeky poison, that can take that thing down real quick. Corviknight's here to do what Corviknight does. I've got a spread set up so that I can take this from the Mega Diancie and the Kartana. It basically exists to come in, take a hit, Citrus Berry up, U-turn, give me momentum, defog just in case he gets some Stealth Rocks up and those are an issue, or if he's got happens to bring the Morgrim, I need that just in case he does set up those screens. Iron Head so that I have a move that can threaten the Diancie. And Mirror Armor because Arcanine wants to come in against this thing and intimidate it. I can intimidate him back, so that's nice. And then we have Choice Scarf Decidueye. This was going to be a Golisopod, but I had talked with some people and they suggested that Decidueye was good in this matchup, and I was having trouble finding the right set for it because I don't really like having to lock myself into a move, but I need the Choice Scarf for the speed, and it even with like Assault Vest and stuff, it wasn't really tanky enough to take the hits I needed it to, so I'm just going to go with the speed route. This game's probably going to be a bloodbath. If either of us really misplay on either side, things will go bad pretty quickly. For those who don't know, I'm currently undefeated in the regular seasons of the first 2 seasons of the ISLR. And this could be my first regular season loss. This is a very tricky matchup. We both have massive threats for each other's team, and Potato's a great battler, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna make sure I click the right team here. That could have been bad. And let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh, he doesn't bring the Arcanine. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I really expected the Arcanine. It's very good in my team. Good luck. Have fun to you, sir. You got a link? Yeah, I'm gonna grab the link, throw it in our Discord so that people can watch it live. All right, let's see what we do here. So my intention was to lead with the Kyurem Black. As I was saying, I can pretty much 1v1 most things. It's a little dependent on EV spreads. I've got Terra Electric. I wanted to go Terra Fairy, but I'm just so scared of the Kartana predicting Terra Fairy and like running Steel Stab, so that can hit me regardless of whether or not I Terra super effectively. Because that's really the only thing he has that one-shots me. Yeah, Kyurem Black like puts a big dent into this team. Like, and I feel like that Ting Lu's gonna want to lead. And I mean, Kyurem Black's good against that. It's good into pretty much everything. Like, I think I have to go Kyurem Black. Could instead go with my Samurott, but Rotom Wash is also a very good lead. I'm going to lead with the Kyurem Black. Okay, he does lead with the Tinglu. I really didn't think he would bring this because it can just get killed by a lot of my stuff, but yeah, I think I just Ice Beam on this thing. I did run Modest, so that Ice Beam would be almost a guaranteed 2-hit KO, unless he could run Assault Vest. That's the only way Ice Beam doesn't 2-hit KO, but he definitely wants to get up Stealth Rocks with this thing. I'm just going to Ice Beam. Okay, yeah, that does a lot. He Whirlwinds straight off the bat. I go into my Corviknight. Okay. So Corviknight, I can just U-turn on this right now. I don't really lose much by doing that. He probably wants to get up those Stealth Rocks. But I can just go back out into Kyurem. Like, what's he gonna do? Like, he'll set up the Stealth Rocks, but then I can just Ice Beam again. And then it's as if the Whirlwind never had. Yeah, I'm just gonna U-turn. Yeah, I think he just sets up Stealth Rocks here. Yeah, there are the Stealth Rocks, okay. And I think I'm good to just click Ice Beam again. He could Whirlwind again. He could also go into the Rotom Wash. So I could sub up here. But Rotom Wash can't do a lot to me. So I think I can just Ice Beam here. Okay, he goes out to the Toxapex. This is fine. This is totally fine. Because I have the Substitute. And I don't think this thing has anything that could really break my sub. So now I can just fire off an Earth Power, no problem. Okay, yeah, he can go for Scalds, but those aren't going to break my sub. I'm bulky as sin, like just naturally without much investment. And then he doesn't really have a ideal switch into my Earth Powers here, so I'm just going to keep clicking that. Yeah, he goes into this. Does he have Ability Shield? No, he's not Ability Shield yet. That did a lot of damage. He might not be defensive. He could be fast, but I don't know what he does that breaks my sub. I guess after the chip from the Scald, maybe like Thunderbolt from an offensive set will break it, but I see no reason not to just click Earth Power again. Okay, he just Volt Switches, and that doesn't break my sub. And he's got a lot of speed investment, actually, it looks like. Okay, he goes back out into this Toxapex. That takes a bunch of damage from my Earth Power. Is he just sacking this off? Okay, yeah, he just sacks the Toxapex off. That's nice to have out of the way, because now my Sneasler can put in a lot of work. He goes back into this, so I guess his plan is to just Volt Switch again and then come in with something once the sub's broken. that's the case, I can Ice Beam here. Catch the Giratina, I guess. He can't go Diancie on the Earth Power. Kartana doesn't take Earth Power very well. I think I Ice Beam here. Yeah, he Volt Switches again. Okay, he sacks Tinglu. I mean, this Kyurem Black is put in. Okay, he goes out into this Kartana now. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. So if he has a Steel Stab, that's the only thing that can one-shot me here. Because, like, I mean, I guess let's calc it just to be safe. So I've got my Kyurem in here already. So if he's Choice Band, I go Terra Electric. If he's like, I mean, let's just be dramatic about this, I guess. Like, he's Adamant Choice Band and he knocks me off. And then he Terra Darks. He still doesn't kill. He would need like a crit. So I think I Terra here and Ice Beam him because this should one-shot, right? Yeah, kill him. Oh, we tank that really well. Oh, and the Kartana's down. Okay, yeah, this game's going very, yeah. No, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like, just like tiny like misplays in this matchup is just completely game changing. Okay, let's think about this here. Do I need to keep Kyurem Black around? Because I mean, surely he kills me here. Like, there's no way. Especially if he has Earth Power. I don't know if he's packing Earth Power. It isn't amazing coverage into my team. So Moonblast probably just gets the job done here. Do I just sack Kyurem Black? 48.4%. Oh wow. Oh, so you set some. Yeah, the min. Okay, assuming he's special attack, the Moonblast just kills me. I mean, I can just go. I mean, yeah, Kartana's down, so Corviknight isn't really doing anything else. I may as well just go Corviknight. Oh, he predicts that Mystical Fire. Great play, great play. Oh, but we get the Mirror Armor, which is huge. Okay. So now here, I should threaten him out with the Iron Head. I think he just goes Rotom. I could defog the rocks. I could U-turn. He might play this aggressively and hope that I overpredict because he does need a lot of stuff to go his way to come back from this point. So I might just click Iron Head, honestly. Decidueye spams Shadow Ball at this point, which is nice. Yeah, because that Mystical Fire isn't going to kill me. But I guess I can U-turn and then go into Decidueye or Sneasler. He's still got the Giratina, though. I think I'm going to be bold here and click Iron Head. Okay, he does go into the Rotom Wash. Good play, good play. I think I can go straight out into Decidueye. I mean, he probably just clicks Volt Switch again. It's pretty free against my team because I didn't bring my Sandy Shocks. So he almost certainly just clicks Volt Switch here. See, I'm going to go into my Decidueye. He Hydro Pumps. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that was a critical hit. So I don't think he could be packing Shadow Ball. I mean, I guess we can. No reason to take any risks here, right? Like, we have calcs for a reason. So if he's like some kind of offensive Rotom variant, Shadow Ball's doing 37.5 minimum. So it has like a decent chance to kill him. That's with a lot of HP. Because he probably wants to go Garatina on my grass move. And he can't go into Diancie here. There's just no way I'm Shadow Balling. Oh, he lives on 1%. That's pretty huge for him. That's pretty huge. That 1%. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Okay. He goes Diancie. So like, there's I mean, this Decidueye is just too good at this stage of the game. Corviknight doesn't really do anything else besides stop this thing, so I'm just gonna go in Corviknight. He Diamond Storms. I'm just gonna click Iron Head, make him kill me. So now I go Decidueye. Yeah, just Energy Ball. I can't I shouldn't be chancing things at this point, right? When I got this 2 Pokemon advantage. Rocks are up to stay, notably. See, like my line of thinking is like I feel like he has to make some plays, right? Like, or I guess if I play it safe and he plays it safe, yeah. Because if I play it safe and he plays it safe, okay, he sacks the Rotom here. That's a good play because that thing gives Rotom my Kyurem Black an opportunity to maybe roost up. So I think ditching that's a good play on his part. So I don't know what this Garatina is running. I can go into Samurott. Now Samurott's got the Aqua Jet though, which is nice, but as long as I keep Decidueye around. So I've got Decidueye and my Sneasler. So like how do I lose here? So if he's like a calm mindset, that could be an issue. So I think I just go out into my Samurott and just force him to just like try and check him offensively. Okay, he willows me. That's not ideal, but we can get some Cecil's Edge here, get some chip on that Diancie, which could be big because I believe close combat's very close to a one shot on it. Yeah, it does crazy damage even though it's burned. He's got Earthquake. That's totally fine. Getting these spikes up is huge for Diancie chip. I think I just let my Samrock go down here, go for another Ceaseless Edge. Because that's good damage on his Garatina. And unless he's rest, like he has no ways to recover HP. And if he's rest, like he's only got 2 more move slots left. Also, Samurott outspeeds it, so he's he's little to no investment because I don't have a lot of speed on my Samurai, which means Kyurem can outspeed this thing. Okay, he goes to the Diancie. So I think I just let Samurott go down here, get some Aqua Jet chip. Okay, he's got low speed on Giratina, which is very important because that means I know for a fact my whole team outspeeds Giratina. My whole team outspeeds it. Okay, that Diancie's really low now. He's calm minding on me. Does he have like Draining Kiss? I mean, I'm getting him pretty low off these Aqua Jets. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I think that's fine. You don't get priority. You don't get priority. I'm not forgetting you again. Oh my god, I got crit. Wow, that's huge. Yep, I mean, that's an unfortunate crit, but I think it should only affect differential here. I am sorry about that crit. It's tough. I mean, getting a crit, yeah, it never feels good. I think the safe play is just let the Samurai go down. Like, you did good, buddy. Oh, we live the Shadow Sneak. Okay, he's got Shadow Sneak. So we don't. Oh, that Shadow Sneak really could have got me. Okay. I think we just got into Kyurem here. We should tank this Shadow Sneak and win the game with this Ice Beam. Yep, we eat the Shadow Sneak, Ice Beam kills. And good game to Potato. I mean, yeah, I thought maybe the Kyurem set would catch him off guard. And unfortunately, like as he said in the chat here, he forgot about how terrible it works, which I don't blame him. It's basically Mold Breaker, but it's got a weird name. Yeah, that happens to the best of us. And yeah, the roll on the Shadow Snake not killing, I don't think that mattered because I believe Ice Beam just killed there regardless, but it definitely feels bad. Yeah, it was Scarf on the decision line. Yeah, it does outspeed. It outspeeds by exactly 1 point with the Scarf. Okay, yeah, he put it together. Yeah, he figured it out. Yeah, so that was first game of the season. Went pretty well for me. A couple of unfortunate hacks, although I don't think they mattered for the end result. But overall, great game to Potato. Yeah, ignore the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, we all have those days, don't we? So yeah, that was the first game. Went well for us. Week 2, we play against Gavin. Shout out to him. He is the one who revived the ISL after all these years. Oh yeah, it's a monster. So yeah, good game to Potato. And I guess I'll see you guys next week for our next game.